Hello everyone.
Hi.
It's been a long journey, but we're here on the finale of Commander Keen.
Yeah, those two videos were some of the most taxing things I've ever done.
So yeah, this is the secret city, the secret hidden level that it looks kind of interesting. It's not off to a good start with all these bloody Yorps everywhere.
Is it full of prizes?
Yes, but not as much as the it will set in the future games.
Right.
This is kind of like their very first secret level. So the games definitely improve more or less as we go on. So it's more or less just a fairly tough platforming challenge here and there because it's a fairly vertical level.
Yeah, sure, I see it.
I suppose maybe the better name for it would be like Secret Tower or something. I don't know. It's the wiki that comes up with the names. Don't blame me.
Look, don't tell Id how to do their job.
No one does. And also, this is when I learned that you can actually kill two enemies at once in the same blast if they're close enough together. Never knew that.
Neat.
And I've only been playing this game for like the past 16 years of my life.
Over and over.
Pretty much. Well, this is the level that contains the most amount of points, as secret levels usually do contain.
I mean, there's not really a whole lot they can reward you in this game, so I guess it has to be just a shitload of points.
Yeah, and it is kind of cathartic, and there is a high scoreboard as well to compare. And ooh, that looks like a lot of teddies. But getting up there does not seem like a lot of fun.
No. Did Steam add support for some kind of online leaderboard?
Nope.
No.
It's just direct thing. Keen's 1 to 5, just on Steam, available to purchase, which pretty handy.
I suppose this technological marvel is now available to everyone.
Yep. But, yeah, the only reason Keen 6 isn't included is because it's a bit of a kind of legal kind of area thing. It was developed somewhat by a different guy or a different company in a way. I'm not sure on the full details, but it's not exactly available to purchase, I don't think.
Right.
You need to obtain it via other means. But yeah, we need to climb up here, and you do it by just doing that over and over again. And I thought, screw that. God mode. There will be some times when I'll use cheats in order to make my life a bit easier.
Okay, that's fine. It makes mine easier as well, so I won't complain.
Yeah, so that's the cool thing about God mode is it allows you to pogo infinitely.
That's basically what I've heard God is. So.
Yep, and it also makes you invincible, but this game is not hard in the slightest, so you don't really need it.
How about in later games? Will we be? So yeah, they definitely start rewarding you a bit more towards the end when you get lots of teddy bears. Yeah, that's a lot of teddy bears and a lot of extra lives. Which is nice, I guess.
Yeah. So I didn't mean to come down here because we hadn't really explored this little section of the level just yet. This is just above to where we entered. And around here, yeah, like down there, that's where we first entered into the level. So
I remember that well.
Yeah, come all full circle, man. Remember when we first entered into the level? Good times.
We learned a lot in those 4 minutes.
I know. Learned about this thing called God mode. Jumped really high.
I learned about myself and other people.
It's keen to be kind.
It's hip to be square.
Yes. And also also always kill guard.
Of course, when you kill guard every day.
I thought about going down there and also go get those books, but I thought, can't be asked. Too far. There's a limit to my amount of caring. But we have explored the majority of this level, so
you are willing to let it go.
And also, as I stop falling down, and I don't really want to climb back up, so just make my life easier.
I like God mode.
I like it too. There's a nice little one square hole up there, There's a couple of times, because of how these games were made, though, in some places a little bit rushed. There's an occasion where, you know, the occasional collectible that can't be picked up because you can't fit through it.
Right. Wow, that was a big pile of headies.
Yep, and we could go get those, but, you know...
I think we're good.
I'd probably die if I did that, and I don't really want to die in these levels. So, there we go. That was the secret level.
So back to the maze.
Mm-hmm. Yes, because it doesn't count as you completing that level, so we still need to complete it.
Otherwise, how will we sleep at night?
Yeah. So, thankfully, I have, you know, stared at this level map for like a number of times and, you know, did a couple of practices here and there. So I know the majority of the path I need to take in order to get out of here. So this will be fairly quick and painless, all things considered. You just need to grab 4 key cards and then just get out of here.
Right.
There's not much else to the level, other than just a load of gargs, because this is their city, boy.
This is our bullshit maze city.
Mm-hmm.
And we like it.
Yep. Don't worry, there's worse levels like this in future games.
Oh, good.
Just in case you were worried.
Oh, don't worry, the worst is yet to come.
Oh yeah. That's how it is with Commander Keen, you know. It starts it off nice and easy, then BAM! Smacks you in the nuts.
Not nice.
Mm-hmm. Well, you know, kids were tougher back in the 90s.
I was a kid in the 90s, I wasn't very tough.
Early 90s. You were a baby in the 90s. In the late 90s you were a kid. Pedantic. God damn, there's a load of not Pepsi around here.
I mean, we can't tell if it's Pepsi or not. It's definitely there's definitely a P in the name.
Yeah, I mean, it is said that they're like, you know, nicked from Earth, so it could actually be a Pepsi can. And, you know, this was before, you know, you could get sued for like £1 million for this kind of stuff.
I don't think it was. I don't think anyone cared about what video games were put in their games at that time.
Video games? What on earth is that? Sounds inconsequential, whatever it is.
What's a video game? Pass for cocaine. Although, I suppose that was still held true in the early 90s.
Yeah. Let's continue reading these books instead, and playing with toys. Remember when we played with toys?
No. So I haven't been paying attention. How many key cards have we got left?
We've got 2.
Right. You know, I'm kind of already sick of the walking sound, and I know we're only on the first game.
Yep.
Is it at least different in 4?
Yes.
Good.
By the fact of there not being one.
Yeah, that's good. I'll take that.
Yeah. Yeah, but there is a game in between 3 and 4 called Keen Dreams, or Keen 3.5. It's kind of like a midway point between the two. I'll be including it in this thread because it's also pretty short, and also because otherwise this thread would just be like 3 very short games and be over in like a couple of weeks. So it contains quite a few of the like sound and graphical stuff that's going to be in like Keen 4 onwards.
Okay.
But I'm also not going to be doing all 9 Keen games in a row because that would kill me.
And you'd probably take me with you.
Yes, pretty much. So I will be doing Keen 4 to 6 after I do my next LP, and then Keen 7 to 9 sometime later this year. It's vaguely up in the air. How about this city, eh?
It's still full of Pepsi.
Yep. I think that's the only collectible apart from those teddy bears in the secret area.
It is. It's Pepsi. It's Pepsi Town.
Mm.
You won't find any Coke here.
No. No Coke. That's what the developers had instead.
They weren't rich enough for Coke.
I suppose so. Yeah, back in the 90s when it was actually, you know. I mean, nowadays, you know, I've got some Coke with me right now.
I'm not rising to comment on that.
Okay. Fine.
Now's
I'll be alone in my drug use.
Now's not the correct venue for an intervention.
Yeah. Well, there we go. We're done. It's definitely a pretty annoying level to get through, but at the same time, you know, once you know where to go, then it's not that hard. Anyway, there's the exit, so nice easy. Oh, wait.
Oh, no. Can you jump over that?
I don't think so. I may have tried, and you might be able to do it at just the perfect angle, but I think they specifically made it so you couldn't do it, no matter how hard you tried. Look at Timmy crying at his poor tears. Look at them. Oh, the guard.
That got a little dark for a second there.
Mm-hmm. Well, these games are hard. It's really tough for a kid, you know? I should know. I played them when I was a kid.
Some people played like Castlevania and Mega Man and all the rest of it. You got nothing.
No. Okay, so we've got the red key card. Let's go head back and also get the key card out behind the door.
Great.
I think. I mean, I'm just getting some lollipops. Oh no, wait. It's you go this way, unlock the door, get another key card, then head back to get another key card.
Right. Backtracking. It's fun. It's not.
Backtracking is pretty rare in Keen games. It is usually just head towards the exit, which is just an objective.
Go right, collect things.
I think out of the entire series, this is the most amount of backtracking we'll ever have to do.
I mean, it's not. Say that then, that's okay, because it isn't a huge amount.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the fact that they put that right there, and then like maybe you'd press on and not think about it. Then have to come all the way back when you realise you haven't got the key card.
Mm-hmm. So, let's go and unlock this green door and pick up the yellow key card. And then head all the way back.
And then there's no more backtracking to do.
No, we've now got a surefire way towards the exit.
Yeah, I'm happy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, especially because, you know, of how short these levels are. And they should be short because, of course, if you die once, then you have to do the entire level all over again. Yeah. So thankfully they are short.
Long endurance style levels combined with that would be the worst thing.
Yeah, oh man, imagine if that was in the later games. Oof.
You're using that tone of voice where you're saying, well, you mean that exact thing will happen in one of the later games.
I'm sorry, I just coughed there for no apparent reason. So, yeah, there's the shrine.
And we're done, nearly.
Pretty much, just need to make sure I don't die. And there's the exit. So, what did we need the yellow key card for?
Are we somehow going to fall through a different floor?
Nope. The yellow key card is actually not necessary, which means we didn't even have to backtrack.
It tricks you into backtracking.
Yes, I purposefully backtracked, just, you know, for...
I'm blaming the game here, not you.
Okay, that's fine. But yeah, it makes you think that you need to backtrack in order for the key, but actually you don't.
That's just mean.
Yes. Yes, they are. Hold on. Can you see what I see in the terrible quality? Good. Well, actually, even though these videos are actually meant to be pretty terrible quality, the game is so basic enough that there's not really much to get rid of, really. Yeah. So these videos came out a lot better than I was expecting.
Wait, should we explain at that point that we watch these in bad quality just to make sending them easier? Faster?
Yeah, to make them sending over a media file a lot easier.
Yeah, like there's a master video that's one that gets uploaded in better quality.
Yeah. Well, hopefully, I mean, because of how good this video looks, honestly, I can probably do that and just not care. And
yeah, but then encoding on YouTube might ruin it.
Yeah, probably. I think I don't know, words or whatever.
They said drink a Pepsi and upload the full video.
Mm-hmm. And the Pepsi spell ID, which is the name of the company.
They're making a game right now. Whatever they made Rage, I think was the last game they made.
Yes.
Unless the latest Wolfenstein still there more.
No, that was made by Machine Game. That was the first game they made.
Oh, right. Well, the new order.
Which is absolutely fantastic because it is an amazing game. So, you know. But yeah, that was published by Bethesda.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
So,
Well,
yeah, I don't...
doing anything at the moment.
Maybe, or maybe they just went bankrupt and split off, like so many other small companies.
I know, they release like a video of Doom 4 once every 5 years.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
I assume that's it.
They probably have, you know, a bit of problem, like, you know, finishing what they started as far as, you know, games are concerned.
Like 2018.
I know. Beyond Good and Evil 2 will release eventually.
That's not even relevant, that's just something that you want.
It's relevant to me. But, anyway, we could head up there now in order to pretty much finish the level, but there's one more area as we head under here, under the giant wall of red. And I see some teddies.
Yeah, I think I can see them.
In fact, we don't have to drop into each pit individually, we can just shoot the next Garg from the pit we're currently in, which is really helpful.
Super handy, yeah.
Sometimes they're nice. Sometimes.
Every so often. So we have way more lives than we know what to do with now, right?
Pretty much, yeah. But we're pretty much done with the game. And there is a pogo stick just in case you didn't pick up the one in the optional level. Because you do need it in order to finish the game. Well, I say you need it. You don't technically need it, but we'll see. And now we head back.
You know, here it being a port of Mario would be nice, because then you could just run straight across the one gap.
That would be quite nice, but unfortunately not. The Gargs and the Vorticons can do that, because they're technically like 2 squares wide.
Yeah, but they're trusty. They're fat people.
Yeah.
Is there a final boss?
Yes.
Oh, cool.
If you paid attention to the messages we got in the other shrines, then you would know that there is a Vorticon commander.
Sorry, I can't read things that you're leaving on the screen for literally half a second. But...
Honestly. But anyway, this guy is someone who we can kill using our ray gun. But, well, we've got 10 more shots. It only normally requires 4 shots in order to kill, so...
He doesn't seem to be dying.
No, how many shots do you think he takes? So let me just get some 100 charges in case.
How many shots did he take?
We'll find out.
I've lost count.
It is about 98, I think.
Wow.
So if you're really diligent, then you can actually obtain the amount of the ray gun amount in order to do that. However, if you do this method and accidentally walk through the exit, you will not pick up the final item and be unable to complete the game.
Right.
What you're meant to do is use the pogo in order to jump up to here.
Drop down and drop a thing on it.
Yes.
Ah.
That's how you're meant to do it, but I might as well just show off both things. And there we go. We've gotten all our parts back, so we've completed the game.
Great. So,
you know, thanks for the support, everyone. That's it for the thread. I will open up a new thread for the next game.
Free videos of thread. Sounds good to me.
Oh, Keen 3 is going to be 4 videos.
Oh, shit.
So, I don't know if I'll be able to, have room in the thread for that.
We'll split that one into 2 threads.
Yeah. So let's head away back home.
Mars is super close, huh?
Yeah. What's this? Strange ship. Well, we'll figure that out later.
Oh.
We need to get back home before our parents do.
All things for children.
Well, Billy is 8 years old.
So eventually, he's just a neglectful parent.
Oh, it seems we've brought a little visitor home. But yes, of course, parents, turn on the light and ask if I'm awake. Surely that will not wake me up in the slightest. Good night, Mom.
Good morning, Chrono.
But there is no sleep for Commander Keen.
He's got insomnia.
That too, but also because there's a large mothership hovering above the planet.
I'm sure there's nothing to worry about.
Maybe. But, we will head there in the next Commander Keen.
On the next exciting episode of Commander Keen.
Is this where I insert the GT theme song? So, yeah. That was the very first Commander Keen.
Send your money here.
It's short.
Hey, you got first place. Good job.
I like it. Yeah, I know. Mainly because I haven't really played all this much. But, yeah, I'm looking forward to this being a gold thread soon enough, I'm sure. And we will see you next week with Keen 2.